What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the idea that everything happens for a reason. I'm sure you heard it many times, and the reason why I want to talk about it is because there is a lot of benefits in having that type of mindset, in believing that everything happens for a reason. But also there is a downside, and if you find yourself in the wrong place, in the wrong side of the idea that everything happens for a reason, it's going to impact your whole life. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Tyrana, and this is Tyrana TV, a place for entrepreneurship and self-development. We are all about taking control of our lives. We are all about taking control of our mindset. So if that is something you're trying to achieve, make sure that you join us by hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget the notification button as well, so you don't miss out on video that I share every single week. Right, I believe that everything happens for a reason. I hope you do too, and if you do, welcome to the club. I believe that there is a God. I believe that there is a universe, that there is a supreme being that is behind the wheel. I believe that we are subject to a certain extent to that supreme power, but it's easy to develop a wrong mindset around that idea. I know it because I've been there. I've been in a place where I thought that, because everything happens for a reason, it means that I don't have too much effort to make. I can just sit down and be the victim. I thought that I just gonna sit here and not do anything and miracle will happen. I believe in miracle though. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I believe in a miracle that you go and dig yourself. You know what I mean? Like you dig and you dig and you dig and a miracle appear. I believe that you need to get up and do what you can do. So you can see already what I mean. There are certain people, including me, when I had that type of mindset, that believe that because everything happens for a reason, things will just fall in place, meaning that you're just gonna sit here and wait for things to fall in place. And that's a big mistake, because if you do that, January will come, February will come, March will come, you're still gonna be there. Next year come and you're still gonna be in the same position. A little story, if you follow me, you know already that I've been in an abusive relationship. If I believed that everything happened for a reason and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the reason to find me, then I would still be there. But instead, I thought, what is within my reach? What can I do right now? And I decided to leave. I thought, this is it. I don't know why I'm going through this, and there's a reason why the man that I love is abusing me. So I had the choice. I had the choice to just sit there and wait for the reason to find me, or to stand up and meet the reason halfway. It's important to be doing something. So that's just a little trap that I wanted to talk about. Now let's talk about the benefit in believing that everything happens for a reason. I believe that the universe knows why I'm going through what I'm going through, and I'm not alone, and it's going to be okay. That it's empowering. There's nothing more empowering. I'm talking from my personal experience. If you take a group of people who just think that, look, I am alone and I'm going through this, they feel more stressed than people who rely on something a bit higher than them, regardless if it's true or not. Maybe at the end of the day there is no God, or maybe at the end of the day nothing else beyond us. But the simple fact that you believe, the simple fact that you have hope, it's so powerful, it's so empowering. I believe that everything happens for a reason, because it's good for my soul, it's healthy for me, it's empowering. I believe that I'm not alone. I believe that I'm walking with the highest, and regardless of the definition that you give to that highest person. And yeah, another reason why I think it's a great thing to believe that everything happens for a reason is because it helps you to stop trying to control everything. By nature, we want to control everything. Trying to control everything is a problem. There is a level of control that is just unhealthy. There are situations where you just can't do anything because it's out of your reach. And so when you are in those situations and you're trying to control things or do something, and you end up seeing that actually I can't do anything because there's nothing that I can't do, it can be frustrating. It can be disappointing. And so when you believe that everything happens for a reason, it helps you to, settle a bit and just step back and say, look, I have all the hope that the highest person out there will take control of it. It's in control of this. It's beyond my power, but there is somebody else that is powerful than me that is in control. Having that belief not only is empowering, it's liberating. It helps you to accept that yes, here it's a little bit out of my reach, and it's fine. It's fine to be in a situation where you just can't do anything. I can be in this situation without losing my brain. Another benefit of believing that everything happens for a reason is that it gives you another perspective when it comes to failure, when it comes to turn downs, when it comes to no's, when it comes to pain, and all those uncomfortable things that may happen in your life. I promise you, it's the best lens in looking at failure, job loss, breakups, pain, rejection, everything that can crush you. You have a different perception. It makes everything bearable. It makes everything less painful, less stressful, less, damaging. And that's just a blessing in itself. The fact that you can stand and take the pain without feeling crushed, because everything is mentally first. It might crush you physically, but if you are strong mentally, you can go through hell and still smile, and people will be like, why? And like, how are you still smiling? And they don't understand. It's because of your mindset. It's because you know that everything happens for a reason, and behind this cloud is hiding the sun, and when you think like that, your whole life changes. The dynamic of your life changes. The fact that you can see past your current situation, the fact that people can be stuck in the moment, and they're taking the hit. They're feeling so emotional because how can everything is collapsing around me? This is the end of the world. You're not even seeing the moment. You're seeing past the moment. You're seeing the blessing behind the difficulties. You're seeing, the reason behind the why you're suffering right now. You believe that everything happens for a reason. So there is a reason for whatever I'm going through right now. And that is a beautiful mindset. When you develop this type of mindset, you live a peaceful life. You live a more settling life. When everybody's falling apart, you're zen, you are composed, and people don't understand. They don't know that you see past the cloud, and you know that in order to reach the sun, I am going to walk through this cloud, and you walk with your head high. It might be painful at the time. It doesn't make you numb. I'm not saying that, you're just gonna, it's not gonna make you numb, but the hope that there is a sun behind the cloud changes everything. The hope that there is a sun behind the cloud empowers you. As I said, I believe that there is a supreme being up there, but I also believe that we are creators ourselves, and so we dictate to the universe what we want. So we have the power to send others. It's like being in a restaurant and saying to the cook that this is how I want my steak to be. We have that power. We can say to the universe that I know you're making me go through this for some reasons. Just make sure that your reason matches my demand. Just make sure that you order clearly, you state clearly the type of life that you want to the universe, that is not confusing, that you're not panicking in the moment, going through the pain that you're going through, and start sending mixed signal to the universe. So it's important to keep your eyes on the goal. You know where you're going, and you stated it clearly to the universe that this is the life that I want. Whatever you are making me go through right now, only you know what is happening, and I refuse to doubt. I refuse to let this present situation shake my faith. I believe that you conspire with everything around me to give me the perfect life, to give me the desired life. And that's what you have to do. You just gotta hold on to that belief and faith and not let go, regardless of how strong is the storm. In my case, if I go back to my story, it's now that I see the reasons why I went through, for example, the pain that I went through with my abusive relationship. When I was in the relationship, I couldn't see. I was just like, oh my god, why me? Why is it gonna be like this? Why this? Why that? You know, but when I turn around and I'm like, wow, look at the person you are now. You know, you're a better person. You appreciate, like, of course, I appreciate me more. I understand more my value. I understand now that I'm not gonna take any negativity from anybody. I understand that I am not going to tolerate anybody treating me or making me feel less than what I am, and if you do, you're out of my life. And so I value myself more now, which I didn't do then. And also it makes me appreciate people around me more, you know, because I have what to compare with. I can now say, wow, this person is such a good person, or this person reminds me so much of my ex, or you know, that, oh my god, you're behaving so much like this person, and you're such a negative person that I do not want to hear anything from you or do anything with you. This is the result. This is the result. And trust me, if I want to talk about all the benefits that comes out of being in that situation, we will be here forever. Just like me, if you go back to certain situation that was traumatizing in your life, you will see the link. You will see why you went through whatever you went through, you know, and you will see who you are now, and the lesson or the benefit or the blessing that came out of you being in that situation. So that's my belief. I definitely believe that it's a good mindset to have. So those are things that I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was inspiring in any way. So if you did like this video, come on, support your girl and give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys in another video. Peace.